considered a vicious breed, although my experience taught me otherwise. This is Blue, and I found him about 3 months ago in Greenpoint in a carton box, and he was all alone. I think there was another dog though, because there was a little bit more food than just for him. I also had another dog found who was starved to death, and he unfortunately didn't make it. Blue has a home now, and I don't have the video, but he's a very gentle dog, loyal. So this made me look more into why people leave pit bulls on the street, since I had an experience of 2 pit bulls within 6 months, and that sounds very frequent to me. So first, I'm going to tell you about why people consider pit bulls as dangerous breed, and in New York City housing apartments, they're telling us that pit bulls, Rottweilers, and Doberman Pinschers you can't hold them in your apartments. You could only hold them in houses, and it's only if they have muscles on them, special treatments, rabies, vaccines, and microchips. Microchips are like little detectors where if you lose your dog or the dog bites another dog, like another pit bull or human being, they know your name, address in the microchip. So the way they're raised through, most pit bulls are considered like with gang members and pit bull fights, so the way they're raised is very harsh. Their kennels are very tiny. I can put the picture up. That's the kennels in dog fights, and it's over 49 dogs in one kennel. They're very tight outside. They barely get food. Their chains are very heavy, over I think 30 pounds. All of this information was from BBC News' Steve Undercover Reporter from 2007 in UK. These cases are also found in New York City and other places such as New Orleans. Another reason for my speech is their physical traits also make them seem very tough and have that dangerous image. But many people also say don't judge a book by its cover, although we look at pit bulls and we're like, they have a brick-sized head, their jaw's very strong. Many people say it's like a shark bite if it bites their child. There's a lot of incidences with that, and that is because how the dogs are raised. Some people want to give them steroids, and they make the dog a lot more vicious and just feel dominant over the person, where you're supposed to be the dominant one. Another idea I'm going to talk to you about is the show Pitbull and Parolees, which some of you may know on Animal Planet. And Tia Torres and her crew basically started off in New Orleans, where she wanted to adopt as many pit bulls and stray dogs and out of dog fights. And that wasn't happening for her for about 2 years. And then she started the show Pitbull and Parolees, where she took ex-convicts to help her out, since New Orleans, they're very poor and they need a lot of help. So once the show started being on air, a lot more adoptions were occurring because people started seeing that pit bulls are actually really good dogs with the amount of care they need to have. Like, there was an episode where 49 pit bulls were saved from a pit bull fight, and they took about 5 years of mental development for them to be okay, and they forgave the people, they started being really good dogs. So overall, I just wanted to let you all know that pit bulls aren't as vicious as everyone portrays them to be. They are just mistreated and misunderstood dogs. The first point was that the way they were raised, mostly in pit bull fights, they're also breeded from one mother, where they're overused and they're just a lot more weaker dogs. Second point was how their physical appearance looks to us, that we shouldn't misjudge the dog just because he looks tough. And the third point was the show Pitbull and Parolees, where she proves to us that pit bulls can be loyal dogs and are also as cuddly and friendly as any other dog that we could possibly